Hi everybody, I'm here to do my Q&A. Yeah, I'm here to do the Q&A. I do this once a year. Last year I did it, I think I did it around March or April last year. So I'm doing it a little bit earlier this year, but yeah, I do this once a year. And so this is this year's. Normally I read the questions on my phone, but my phone is my camera now, so I can't do that. So I'm gonna use my laptop. So my laptop is here. It's right here. So I'm gonna use the questions right here, like if I can read it. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you for everyone who asked a question. Yeah, there's a lot of questions here. There's a lot to go through, so let's get through them. So the first one is from Devin. And your question was, what do you do for work and do you enjoy it? I work in retail, fashion retail. So a clothing store. I guess exactly which one, but it's a clothing store. And I don't enjoy it. I'm just going to keep it blunt. I don't enjoy it. I think retail is not for me anymore. I enjoyed it in my 20s. I enjoyed it when I was in college. I don't enjoy it anymore. And I think I'm just going to try to find work elsewhere, honestly. Because I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy retail anymore. I don't like the folding. I don't like the selling anymore of it. I don't like the going back and forth to the stock room. It's just not for me anymore. So I'm going to need to find, and then the pay is not good. So yeah, definitely going to find something different. But I do work in retail and I don't enjoy it. Yeah. All right, so the next question is, do you have any pets? No. But I do want to get one because, my friends have pets, and when I go over their places and their houses and stuff, I love their pets. Like a lot of my friends have like these cute little dogs, these cute little puppies, and I love dogs. I do. I used to be a cat person. I think I'm more of a dog person now, but not like a big dog. I have to be honest, big dogs scare me, even if they're the sweetest, because one of my friends have like a really big dog, and he's so sweet and everything. I just get afraid of big dogs. I don't care how sweet you are. If you're big like that, I get intimidated and I don't like it. I have to be honest, I don't like it. If you look like that big, I'm sorry, it's an intimidation to me and I get turned off. I get scared. I do. Because even though the dog is nice, dogs don't understand the way humans do. And I don't know what the dog is thinking still at the end of the day. I don't know, because when they're barking, I can't understand them. They don't understand our language like that. So, you really can't tell a dog, like, calm down, you're being too aggressive, or you're being, like, they don't understand it like that. So, you have to be just extra cautious. But little dogs are for me. And if I were to get a pet, it would be a little dog. It would be like a dog that stays small for their whole lives, like a small dog. I think pugs are really cute, like the little pugs. I think they're my favorite, honestly. Actually, I think little pugs are my favorite. Okay, and if do you have any pets in the future? Oh, so just answered that. Okay, no, yeah, I would have a pet in the future, yeah. What do you have? What would you have? I just answered that. Okay, so a pug, like a little dog, but preferably a pug. I like little pugs. Thank you, Devin, for the question. Love you, honey. Okay, so the next question is from Eugenia Lovely. And she actually asked a couple of questions. I'm going to go down to the other ones after this one. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'll do this one first. Will you ever do actually, she asked a lot of questions. Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm just going to do all her questions at once because she asked a lot. Okay, so let me start from the bottom here. Do you plan on going on another tropical vacation or trip? When you mentioned your old channel, I checked it out, and you were talking about going to Dominican Republic or somewhere like that. Forgot which place you went. But do you plan on doing a similar trip in the future, or have you ever been on a cruise? So, do you plan on going on another tropical vacation or trip? Okay, so the trip, the one that you saw on my channel, the Dominican Republic, that was actually a cruise. Okay, so I took one cruise in my lifetime, my Joseph Henry. He treated me for my high school graduation on a cruise. It was called the Princess Cruise. Fitting, Princess Cruise. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was called the Princess Cruise. And it went from a few different islands. I took it with my brother, Joseph Henry, and the dog. And my brother's friends. So my brother's friends were, we didn't invite my brother's friends. It was just such a coincidence that his brother's friends booked the same cruise at the same time. It was a crazy coincidence, but that's just what it was. So his friends were on the boat with us. And we sailed, I think, for a week. We sailed to St. Thomas, to Dominican Republic. No, actually, it wasn't the Dominican Republic. It wasn't. I think it wasn't. No, it was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was the island we went to. So it was St. Thomas, Puerto Rico. Then we went to another island. I forgot the name of it, but that island is when the drinking age was 18 and over, and I was 18 years old at the time. So the drinking age was 18 and over, so I was able to drink. So I took advantage of that on the island. So I got really drunk, and that was the first time I got so drunk like that. And then I went back on the boat, and oh my God, I was so seasick because the boat was moving, and I was like drunk. I felt horrendous. It was the worst headache, the worst feeling ever is being drunk on a boat. It really is the worst. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. In fact, I think my favorite vacation I ever went on was that cruise. I think it was amazing. I liked Puerto Rico. The thing is that we don't really spend the whole day on the island. The boat docks on the island, but we don't spend we spend maybe a few hours the most. We really don't. The cruise ship only docks there for a little while, and then we go sailing into the ocean into the next island. So that lasted for a week. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Would I go anywhere tropical? Yeah, I like tropical vacations. The only thing is, when it comes to tropical vacations, a lot of them you have to be on a beach, or it's very beachy, and you know what I mean? And for me, I don't like the beach. I think the beach is too hot. I don't like the sand. I don't even like being in the ocean. I feel like the ocean is really cold, and I also feel like the ocean is dirty. You know what I mean? You're bathing in a water where tons of people are in, and so many different fish and shit, and it's just, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. But it's beautiful to look at. I just don't like being on the beach. I wouldn't mind maybe being on the boardwalk, or maybe and also I'm very sensitive to the sun, so I really can't be out that long in the sun. And in the beach, the sun is really strong, so I really can't even physically be on the beach anyways, even with sunblock. Even with sunblock on, the sun is too strong. I'm too sensitive. I can't. It just doesn't work for me. But yeah, no, I would want to go. I went to the Bahamas one year. I love the Bahamas. That was a tropical vacation. I would go I would love, there's so many tropical places to go to. I love, yeah, it's beautiful. You don't have to just go to the beach. I mean, there's so many other different things to do on the island or a tropical trip. You know what I mean? So many beautiful restaurants. You could do the pool, a jacuzzi, you don't have to do the ocean. Okay, so let me do the next question. The next question is, if you had to use one Jeffree Star palette for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Honestly, I'm torn between Conspiracy and Blood Sugar, but I think I would say Blood Sugar only because Conspiracy is discontinued now and it won't come back. So, I mean, I really can't use that palette for the rest of my life. I mean, I can try to use it for as long as I can, but that palette's I'm gonna hit pan all the shades and I'm not gonna be able to use it anymore. Whereas Blood Sugar, that's probably gonna stay there forever. So when I do hit pan on all the shades, which actually in Blood Sugar, I hit pan on more than half of the shades in that palette, so I probably will have, about time, I will probably have to get a new palette sooner or later for Blood Sugar. I think I would say Blood Sugar, because even though I love Conspiracy, I feel like Blood Sugar is going to be around a lot longer, and I also feel like Blood Sugar is just so good. I don't know, I love Blood Sugar, but I feel like Conspiracy was a palette that would stay on the site, and you would be able to get it for the rest of your life. Blood Sugar, I think I would say Conspiracy, but I think I'm going to do a Blood Sugar right now. I think I'm going to do Blood Sugar. I think Blood Sugar is the one that I'm going to have to say I would use for the rest of my life. And the next one you wrote was, will you ever do what you eat in a day video or vlog? I'm always curious about your city and what's it like living in New York. I have a friend that lives in Rome. I live in Florida. Florida is gorgeous. Florida is the second state. Well, no. Well, New York is the first state, obviously, that I know the most. But Florida is the second state I know the most. Because Florida is the second state I think I've been to the most. I've been to it at least 15 times. I used to visit Florida yearly. Sometimes twice a year. So Florida, I was really, now it's foreign to me. I don't really know much about Florida, but at the time I always was in Florida. And I love Florida. What's it like living in New York? The best thing I could say about New York is that you get all the seasons, and also I still get starstruck when I go into the city. I really do. Every time I pass Times Square, I get starstruck, especially around Christmas time. Rockefeller Center is really that bitch around Christmas time. It really is. So I get lucky when it comes to that. The only thing I don't like about New York is that it's not that clean. And also, the people here are very crazy. Like, they're very rude. I'm not saying there's not crazy, rude people all over the fucking planet, all over the country. But in New York, we're a little bit more aggressive than most, okay? It's very, just, it's a little dirtier, you know what I mean? It's not so clean. And then in the winter, it gets really cold. It does. It gets really cold in the winter. So, personally for me, I'd rather be in Florida. It's crazy because I love Florida, but I know the summer is it's too much. Because the summer here is too much for me. So I know the summer in Florida would be too much for me. So, yeah. I like living in New York. The only thing I would change about New York is I wish it was a little cleaner, because I feel like Florida, Texas, and LA, and all the other states I've visited, Nevada, they were way cleaner. The air was more fresh, and you can even, once you get off the plane, you smell the air in Florida or in Texas, or like you can tell it's different, like it's cleaner. So that's the only thing I probably would change about New York, to be honest with you. Would I ever do what I eat in a day? I wouldn't do a vlog about it, but I probably would do a video about it if you want to. I could just tell you now, I count my calories every day. If I don't count my calories, I will gain weight. You know what I mean? I have to count my calories. It keeps me at bay, and it keeps me, it just makes sure, it makes me, certain of what I eat and how many calories I'm taking. It's an app on the phone called, Lose It app, and you can count your calories daily. I try to have 1,700 calories a day. But my goal is 1,500, but the most I try, if I do, is 1,700. So for breakfast, I'll have like a bowl of cereal, right? I'll have like a bowl of cereal, Raisin Bran, whatever. I'll have a yogurt. Maybe if I'm really hungry in the morning, I'll have some toast with like strawberry jelly. Okay, so I'll have some toast with jelly, a yogurt, and a bowl of cereal. So that'll be my breakfast. Lunch, I really don't have lunch, I have to be honest with you. If I do have lunch, it would be something really small, like I may have like another yogurt, or like a fruit cup, or like some pretzels or something. Like something really small to snack on, like nothing crazy. Then for dinner, I eat a lot. I do. I'll have so breakfast and dinner are like my 2 meals. Lunch I really don't have. Unless I'm like at work and my break is during lunch, I'll use that as my dinner break. I'll have dinner then, and then I won't eat for the rest of the day. But normally on the daily, I'll skip lunch, breakfast, skip lunch, and then have dinner. So for dinner, I normally have, I try to eat, I go back and forth for dinner. Like, if I want something quick, and I don't want to cook or anything, or it's like 2 slices of pizza or something. I like Panera Bread. I'll order like chicken noodle soup and maybe like a sandwich, and that'll be my dinner. Or I like to make chicken tacos. What I've been loving recently And I should probably do a mukbang about it because I have this like almost every day for dinner now. I'll get like the roasted, like the rotisserie chickens in the grocery store. They're so good. And I'll take it home and I'll cut off the chicken into little pieces. And then I put it in a taco shell, a soft taco shell. I do two different taco shells. So I put, well, two different tacos. So the first one I spread teriyaki sauce on. The second one I spread either mayonnaise or honey barbecue sauce. I'll put the chicken on the tacos. Then I squeeze some fresh lime juice, like fresh lime from the lime on it. Some shredded mozzarella, a little bit of that. Some lettuce, avocado. I put some salt and pepper, and then I wrap it up, and I'll have those two tacos for dinner. And then on the side, I'll have like a little thing of potato salad or something like that. I'm sorry if this is noisy. Let me shut this now, actually. This is good. I just wanted the window open because like it's not too cold today, even though I have this really heavy sweater on. So yeah, that's what I'll have, and then like later on in the night, like before bed, if I have my cup of tea, or before I shower, I'll have like a couple of cookies with my tea, and then that'd be it. So altogether, I would have 1,700 calories altogether for that. Okay. Okay, and then your last question is, what are your favorite fragrances to wear on vacation? On vacation, I love Sweet Summer Kiss. In fact, I think I wore Sweet Summer Kiss to the Bahamas when I went to the Bahamas, if I remember correctly. Sweet Summer Kiss is one of my favorites for like, it's just like a sweet, juicy, fruity scent for the summer. I love it. So that one for sure. I love Pure Seduction by Victoria's Secret all year round, but I especially love it in the summertime. And for vacation, I'll definitely bring that on vacation with me. Any other ones? And that'd be my top two probably. Yeah, so Sweet Summer Kiss and Pure Seduction by Victoria's Secret. Now, Sweet Summer Kiss by Bath & Body Works, you probably don't know about it because it's like discontinued and it only came out once. It's one of the best. Like, in fact, I have it here and I'll just show it to you. This one right here. It's so good. Like, I'm like over halfway done with it. It's like all like battered and bruised. It's been through the ringer. It's been through a lot with me. It smells so good. I can't. I'm gonna be so mad when this is all gone. In fact, I think I used up a whole one already. This is my second bottle of it. Okay, thank you, Eugenia Lovely, for the questions. Oh my god, you took up like 15 minutes of this video already. Jesus. But thank you for all the questions. That was really sweet. And I love the questions you asked. Like, they were really thoughtful. So thank you, Eugenia. Okay, so the next one is from Nikki. So Nikki, hey girl. So you asked a few questions too. So you said love from Montreal. So I think Montreal's Canada, right? I know, some did see. I'm sorry. Okay, so your first question is, who is your crush? Right now, it is, so I got the cream among the clouds. I'm gonna exchange this, okay? I already filmed the review. The review will be up before this. You'll see what I think about that in the review. But anyway, so that's that. Okay, who's my crush? So right now, it is the guy who plays Brandon in Beverly Hills 90210. Okay, he's really beautiful. In fact, Luke Perry too. Actually, I think I like Luke Perry better in the first few seasons of Beverly Hills 90210, and then now, like I'm up to the 4th season now. I think I'm like more attracted to Brandon now. Like, he's gorgeous. He's so like a gorgeous face. The only thing about the guy who plays Brandon is he's kind of short. He's 5'8". You know what I mean? And I don't like. He's not short, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the only downfall to him, but he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Well, on the show, he's gorgeous. Now he didn't age well, but he was gorgeous then. So yeah, I guess he's my crush right now. But like, non-celebrity wise, I am talking to someone. I'm not gonna say he's my crush, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So the guy who plays like Brandon, like I have a crush on him, but would I ever like want to date him or be with him? Like I'm not attracted to him like that. Like the guy, like that actor, I'm not attracted to him like that at all. Like I think he's cute and I have a crush on him. And if back in the day, if I was watching the show live in the 90s, I would have the biggest crush on him. I would have posters of him on my friggin' wall. But you know, I I'm not like, oh my god, like head over heels, like nothing like that. And like if I ever like physically knew him, would I really care to like date him, be with him now? But I do have a crush on him. Now the person I'm talking to, it's not like a crush, it's more so like I really like him, you know? But that's neither here nor there, and I don't think anything's gonna happen with that. In fact, most of it, like, you know when you like someone and like you picture it all in your head, like you kind of like make yourself like believe that, oh my god, he's the one, and you're like already planning the wedding and everything, but like he doesn't give literally two shits about you. Like that's me right now with this guy. I know it's crazy, but there's a lot of people that are like that. Like they like someone and they're talking or whatever and whatever else, they go on a date or whatever it is, and then they like they think ahead and then they like make themselves believe like, oh my god, like, this is the one, you know? But he's not. Like I'm not in denial. Like I know he's not the one. Like I'm just saying like it's nice to think it and hope or believe that it could happen, but it's not. Okay, so and then the second question is, what is your favorite outfit going out and at home? So my favorite outfit going out is I love like leather jackets. So like any color leather jacket. Of course the classic's black, but I also love blue, like the cobalt blue leather jacket. Something like that. Something with a nice graphic rhinestone tee with the leather coat. Black skinny jeans or black skinny jeans with just like jeans to match the jacket and the top. And then I love like booties. It's like little black leather booties or any type of booties to match the look. That's like my favorite going out. Coming in, basically there. It's like this is my favorite like hanging out going like what'd you say? At home. Like at home hangout, like matching jogging pants, matching sweater. If it's like the summer out, of course I'm not gonna wear this. So like inside I'll probably just hanging around, I wear like again like maybe like sweatpants or a shirt to match or something like that, or a windbreaker or whatever it is, a matching two-piece. Or like if it's like right before bedtime or if I'm really just lounging around, I'll probably just put on one of my like fancier pajama sets where like it's like a matching two-piece pajama set, and I just hang around and lounge in that. Third question is, what is your relationship like with your family? Not well. Not well at all. I don't even have a big family. So it's not even like, oh my god, like my family. I have like really no one. I basically like I have no family, to be honest with you. Like my family is very estranged. And the family that I do have I really don't talk to. In fact, like I don't think I've seen like a family. The last time I saw my family was probably my cousin's wedding last July. Is when I saw my aunt and my cousins and stuff, but like that was it. Like you just see them for the wedding and that's it. Like I mean, it's not like we're like going out to dinner or we're hanging out or anything like that. No, like I'll go like if it's this is the thing, like if even though if we're not close, if you're like if it's like a wedding or something like really important like that, like a christening or a communion or even a funeral, you know what I mean? I'm gonna come. You know what I mean? Like it was really important, even though we're not close and I haven't talked to you for years. If it's your funeral, if it's your wedding, whatever it is, I'll come. You know what I mean? I'll pay my respects or I'll be respectful and you know what I mean? Like if it's that important, I'm gonna come to it because it's just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Fourth question is, do you have a best friend? You know what? I have a lot of good friends. I'm not gonna say I have a best friend right now because I've been hurt too much by people who I called my best friend in the past. So I'm not gonna call anyone in this fucking earth my best friend right now. But I will say that I have a lot of good friends, and I have a lot of good people in my life that I consider good friends. But will I say best friend now? Because I'm not gonna say best friends because unfortunately, even though I love my friends, people turn a dime. They really do. You really can't trust a lot of people. So even your friends, and I know I can trust my friends, but like because I've been burned so many times that even if my friends today burn me, I'm not gonna be shocked about it because it's like I've been through it so much. So no one's my best friend, but I have a lot of good friends, yes. Well, not a lot. I have like maybe 4 or 5 good friends. Um, okay, so thank you, Nikki, for the questions. Love you, girl. The next one is from, this video is so long. Oh my God. Okay. This is like as long as like a makeup tutorial. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm going to have to go a little quicker here. So the next question is from Pumpkin Spice Girl. So the first one is, have you ever considered being a professional makeup artist? No. I love makeup. I think makeup is great. I feel comfortable with makeup on. I think makeup is my savior. But do I want a career in it? No. Second question is, where is your dream place to live? I'm going to say all year, I don't know, most of the year, either Florida or Texas, right? But Florida or Texas, but not in the summertime and not around Christmas. I would say I would live in Florida or Texas for the spring and fall and most of the winter. But I'll come back to New York for the summer and for Christmas, for December. Because I think the summer here is not as, it's bad, but not as bad as Texas or Florida. And then I can't miss Christmas here. You know, Christmas is just too special in New York City. So I'll come back for Christmas. Third question is, what makes you fabulous? What makes me fabulous? I think what makes me fabulous is that you have to not let things get to you. You have to stay strong. You have to just, you know, put on the brave face and just be confident. You know what I mean? You can't like not be confident, especially someone like me, because if I wasn't confident, I would leave my door and crumble because no one who walks around like me would be able to walk around if they didn't have confidence. You know what I mean? It's just not possible. So you have to be confident. And for me, basically to stay fabulous, like, is my makeup. Like, I think without makeup, I wouldn't feel as confident, to be honest with you. Like, I feel more confident with makeup on. And I think makeup is what makes me stay fabulous, honestly. I just love makeup. I don't know. I feel like without makeup on, you know, makeup just really takes it to the next level for you. It really does. It really does. Even if you're feeling down, if you put on makeup, it just makes you feel better. Okay, so thank you so much, Pumpkin Spice Girl, for the questions. I love you, girl. Next question is from Jan Austin. And her first question is, what do you do for a living? Okay, so she asked this too. So, retail. Second question is, would you ever live anywhere besides New York City? Oh my God. Yes, Texas or Florida. Third question is, what is your OG perfume? Right now, my original gangsta perfume is Good Girl by Caroline Herrera. That is my favorite right now. I love it so much. I think for years to come, in years' time, it would still be my favorite, honestly. But the one that I started like from when I was a teen, that I fell in love with from a teenager, I would say the one that I fell in love with the most from the start of it all was Fantasy by Britney Spears. Like, that got me into like perfume. And that would be my OG, you know what I mean? Like the one I would always. But right now it's Good Girl by Caroline Herrera. Thank you, Jen, for the questions. Mwah. Okay, so the next question's from Sarah. And she asked, what is your favorite food? Right now it's those chicken tacos I just talked about earlier. I love those chicken tacos. Like, the ones I make with it, it's so good. It really is so good. I swear by it. I freaking swear by it. Second question is, what is your favorite dessert? Right now, I've been loving chocolate chip cookies, freshly baked, or lemon cookies. I've been loving like lemon iced cookies, the soft ones that you can just get at the grocery store with my tea. Yeah, I've been loving those. Those are my favorite desserts right now. Third question, favorite beverage. I love the green machine. So the green machine is like a juice, but it has spinach, apple, pineapple. It has a lot of different things, but you really taste the most the apple, the pineapple, and the spinach. So yeah, the green machine from Naked. Um, and I also like hot tea with honey, obviously. Um, and then I like blue raspberry fruit punch. I forgot what the brand is, but it's my favorite punch. It's like it tastes like blue raspberry gummy bears. It's so good. So that one for sure. I forgot the brand now, but I think it's something with an L. Get it at a grocery store, but yeah, it's called Blue Raspberry Punch. Okay, then the fourth question is your favorite alcohol beverage. It is the sweet red wine I have that I buy myself, or it is the Fruity Loopy vodka. So there's a Fruit Loop vodka that you can get at the I don't even know what it's called at the liquor store, and it tastes like Fruit Loops, like literally Fruit Loop cereal. And I actually have that with the blue raspberry fruit punch. So I mix those two together. And then I also like the red, white, and berry vodka. So it's the white in it is lemon. The red is I think the red is like cherry, and then the blue in the vodka is blue raspberry. And then that comes out for like the 4th of July or whatever, but I think they keep it in the liquor store all year round because it's so popular. But I think it was originally a holiday for 4th of July, Memorial Day type of thing, like drink. It was only supposed to be for the limited time, but because it was so popular, I think they kept it for all year. But yeah, I like that one. And I have that also with the blue raspberry vodka, with the blue raspberry punch. The first question is, will you go out with me? Will you go out with me? Honestly, at this point, honestly, I would because I'm kind of done with guys. I have to be honest with you, Sarah. I'm really done with guys. At this point, I don't think I'm supposed to be with a guy. It's just not working out for me with men. It's just not working out for me. So maybe I do need to try females. Who knows? But thank you, Sarah, for the question. Love yous. Okay, so the next one is from Angelina's. Okay, so what type of man are you attracted to? I love black guys and Latino guys, but mostly black. A tall black guy is like, you just can't go wrong. Yeah, so I'm attracted to that. I like tall guys, but I love black men. I've been really, and you said I've really been enjoying your videos. Thank you so much, Angelina. That is so sweet of you. Anyone who enjoys my videos, it makes me like enjoy doing them. You know what I mean? It makes me want to do them, and it makes me feel good doing them. If I know people enjoy them, and I'm glad that you do. So thank you, honey. And then the last question is from 123456, and your question is, how tall are you? So I am 5'11". With heels on, I'm 6 feet, over 6 feet with heels on, depending on the heel, of course. But without heels on, just standing straight with no heels on, with no shoes, I'm 5'11". I always say with heels on, I feel like a giant. Without heels on, I feel like short. I don't know why. Like I feel so short without heels on. With heels on, I feel so tall. But I'm tall because I'm 5'11". But yeah, I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". So yeah. So thank you everyone who asked a question. That was so sweet of all of you to ask a question. And if you asked a question, that was really, really nice and thoughtful, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much, and yeah. The next video, just to let you, I'm going to try to do the giveaway. I just don't know what I'm giving away yet. I think it's going to be Bath and Body Works related, maybe makeup. But I'm going to get to that bridge when I get to it. I don't know when I'm going to do the giveaway, but it's coming soon, within the next like month or two. Yeah, so that is that. Yeah, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my Q&A. And, you know, and listen, keep like comment, you know what I mean? Like I love hearing your comments and seeing, you know, reading your comments and seeing what you think of my videos. So keep the comments coming for sure, because I love hearing from you guys. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.